Hello everyone, Cameron here. Welcome to or back to my channel. So today, as you can tell from the title, we are sorting my March photo cards, which is super exciting because I feel like March has gone on for forever and I'm just ready to get April started. But yeah, so I just finished filming the last clip of my March collective haul, but that was kind of a disaster. So let's hope and pray that I get through this sorting video in one piece. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, so the clip that you actually just watched, I filmed yesterday. I also filmed this entire video yesterday, but I ended up not really liking how it came out, so I am refilming it today. Hopefully it will end up a little bit better, but we're just gonna go ahead and start putting things away. This is my non-ult binder, and we're just going to go ahead and start. So I don't know if I've mentioned it on YouTube yet, but I did recently drop my Renjin collection and I'm only going to be collecting Jeno from Dream from here on out, but I just really love these two cards, so I'm keeping them up here. And yeah, so I think what I have to put away for this binder, I went ahead and put all of this in here yesterday, is just a few Jeno cards and some hyunjae things. So let's go ahead and flip to that section. Okay, so here is Jeno. So what I have for him today is a Wheeyoung card and then Weeboom and Resonance. So I am slowly working on the cards that I'm missing for Jeno. So we have Wheeyoung and then we've got the Weeboom photo card, which completes my set, which I'm super excited, including the Kino. And then I'm missing Reload, and then we've got Resonance, which Resonance is at the highest priority right now because there are so many cards, but I'm thinking of getting Reload here soon, depending on when their comeback is, because there is an OT7 comeback for Dream within this next month. But yeah, that's Jeno. Also, I got these two in a trade. They're freebies, but I thought they were super cute, so I put them in. Okay, so the next thing that I have is just a little winwin non-album card, which I'm just going to put here for now. I honestly don't know how my winwin collection is going to go. I haven't even planned out for Kickback, which just happened, I think, last week. So, yeah, we'll figure it out, but I'll probably do that off camera, or maybe I'll do that on an Instagram Live or something, but I haven't figured out what I am collecting for winwin. And then we just have a couple more things for this binder. So I haven't touched my Jisung collection since I think In Life came out, but I did trade for his standee. I've had Changbin's since what album was this? I think it was Go Live, since this album came out, and I just never found a trade, but I'm super happy. I reposted my Changbin standee finally, and somebody reached out and said they had Han, so I'm super excited to have that. But hopefully in the near future I can continue working on Jisung. And then we have the last thing that we have to put away in this binder is some Hyunjae cards. So I actually don't know if this is where this goes, but I'm keeping this here for now. It's one of the Steeler photo cards. But yeah, it's super cute. This whole set, the 3 set, is my favorite set from his photo cards for this album. And then the last two things I have are his ticket holder and his lenticular, which is exciting because I now have the whole set, which, I mean, isn't really that hard because a lot of people are selling them, but I'm just really happy to have a complete page. So yeah. And then I think I'm not putting anything away, but I just want to talk about it. So Baekhyun just had his comeback yesterday, so I am planning on collecting everything, but it will probably be really slowly and I'll have to plan it out. But I love the album so much. It is so good and I'm so proud of him, but I'm sad that he is enlisting. But yeah, so that is everything for my non-ults binder, and let me grab my ults binder. Okay, so for my ults binder, we've got a few more things than the last binder, but a lot of them are actually like non-album things for taeyong or larger merch. First thing is this is totally random, but I actually have a business card from Brie and Melody, and I just think they're cute, so I put them up here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get to Taeyong. Okay, so for this first page, this is super exciting. I am actually almost complete with this page. I now have his Empathy Dream photo card. So the only photo card I'm actually missing is Chain, which I'm not too picky about like when I get this because I know it's expensive, but I am on the lookout for that photo card. But this page is almost complete and I'm so excited. This page is complete as well as this one. And then Punch, I think the keynotes did restock, so I'm waiting for Eve Pink to restock them in store, and then I will go and pick up a set. And then whenever I get the circle card. And then Resonance, I'm still trying to find trades or purchases. And then we get to Loveholic. So if you guys watched my Loveholic unboxing, you know that I pulled both a Taeyong and another Taeyong. Well, this one comes in the member specific album, but this one was random and I was super excited. So I did pull Taeyong, which makes my life 300 times easier than having it to trade. And then the last thing that goes here is his HMV pre-order benefit, which I purchased off of somebody. And then we also have his mask holder, which was another pre-order, as well as his Tower Records on the way, but that will come probably next month. And then we just have one non-album thing, which is not really even a card. It's really, really small. I've got his little Coex Some Goods ID from 2019 Season's Greetings, I think. But I'm in the process of making an ID holder similar to one I have of Mashiho from Treasure. So I did make this little holder so that it is photo card size. I just feel like it's a bit weird that this is like so empty. So I just need to print it out and cut it, but you guys will see that in the next video. More merch on the way, and then we get to the larger things. So I did recently purchase a bunch of his 4x6s and postcards. So we've got a Superhuman 4x6, and then his Superhuman postcard, and then this is Punch, and then we've got his Punch 4x6, and I'm still looking for his Punch postcards, but sometimes the postcards are harder to find, as well as the 4x6s on Instagram unless somebody's reselling. But I do have his Beyond the Live postcard, which was during Punch era, I think, so I'm just gonna place this here for now. And then I did move this. This used to sit with his Tiger Inside standee, but I moved it because I feel like this vibe goes more with the postcard. So this is, I think it was one of like the pop-up shop goods, but it was for their 2019 summer package. It did come with a Polaroid. It was like a postcard Polaroid set, but I found somebody selling just the postcards, so I will look for the Polaroid at another time. And then we've also got his Super M Beyond the Live postcard, which I just figured I could put with Tiger Inside. And then we've got these standees. And these were just more Resonance merch. And then the last thing we have for Taeyong is his Resonance Part 1 4x6 from Make-A-Wish. And I do have a bunch more of his postcards and 4x6s on the way from group orders, so I'm excited for when those come. But yeah, so I am really happy that my Taeyong non-album larger inclusions collection is getting somewhere. It is slowly but surely it is coming along quite nicely, and I'm super excited. But yeah, so the next person we have is Mashiho. And before we get to this section, I just want to say that this is gonna look really, really sad because I have made some changes to my collection, but it's all good, I promise. We're gonna be okay. So if you already can't tell, I have decided to collect Mashiho's pre-order benefits for a lot of companies. So technically this page was already complete, and then I decided to collect his Momo Shop and YG Select, which obviously will take time and will be on the more expensive side, but that is okay. I'm prepared for Mashiho, but this is his chapter 2 complete, and then these are all of the pre-order benefits. I do have Apple Music pre-order benefits for all the albums that came with one, so I don't have to worry about that. And then chapter 3, I actually have a photo card. For some reason, I am struggling so much with chapter 3, but I do have this photo card on the way, so I'm only missing one. And then the 2K towns, I'm super excited because I have been so behind with this album, and I'm just ready to complete it. And then for this this is for chapter 3 as well, but it is the pre-order cards, so I do have his Apple Music, which I got from Lay. So Lay, if you're watching this, thank you very much for this last mashiho. And then the rest are pre-orders. And then we have Treasure Effect, which I do have a few cards for. So we have his green version concept card, which I honestly am contemplating collecting OT12 for this set because the sparklers are so cute. I am so tempted, but right now is not the time. And then his green version selfie, and I think I have one of these on the way as well, but I can't remember. And then we also have the ID, which I made a holder for, and I can show you guys real quick how this works. So I just designed like something like this, and then the back is pretty plain, but then I cut 2 slits here, and then you just insert the IDs. But this is just 2 pieces of cardstock glued together, so it's nothing like, it's nothing complicated, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but super happy with the way that it looks. And then I did make personalized ones, so this one does say mashiho, and then I have another one that says jihun. So yeah, that is Treasure Effect. We are getting there slowly but surely. And then we have pre-order benefits, then the random dump page, and then the last thing I have again is Jihun's ID. So his is the same as mashiho, except his just says Jihun. So yeah, that is photo cards. And then the last thing I have is his Treasure Effect postcard. I've been having such a hard time finding his postcards, so I just ended up purchasing this one. But I may end up purchasing these chapter 3 ones as well if I can even find them. I haven't even seen a listing for somebody selling them, but hopefully we can finish that off quite soon. And then these are just more pre-order benefits or harder cards to find, such as the K-Town fan sign photo cards that I just put back here because they didn't fit in the 9 pockets. And I think that's it for mashiho. And then the next person we have is Sejun. But yeah, so exciting. We have an older album, Sejun, from Identity. And yeah, and then we have, this is my Continuous and Time of Sorrow as well as Nostalgia. And I actually did finish my Continuous collection, which is super exciting. I keep saying exciting. I need to like expand my vocabulary a little bit, but as an AP student, I think my vocabulary is pretty small. But this is his light version, which I pulled in my album, and then my friend traded me for his dark version. So I did pull these 3, and I'm super happy. The only thing left for this page is the Time of Sorrow lenticular, which I honestly don't see me getting anytime soon. Hopefully, if I find like a good deal or something, maybe I'll snatch it, but these are pretty rare amongst our trade community for Victon. But I am pretty content with the way this looks as is. His signatures are super, like, I want to say cute because I don't think that really describes it, but it's like cohesive. It looks aesthetic, I guess, in a way, if that makes sense. But yeah, so we have Mayday, and then we get into The Future Is Now, which looks the most sad because I only have one of his cards. You guys, 1 out of 80 is crazy. I don't know what Play M was thinking. 1 out of 80, and then you have 10 photo cards to collect for each member on top of unit cards. And these, what are these, like, voice cards? I don't know what they were called, but yeah. I will slowly work on this after SM stops releasing things for NCT, but right now wayv and NCT Dream are really getting me. And then we have the pre-order benefits page, which the thing about this is I think it's sad that I have more pre-order benefits than actual album cards, but it's okay. I love these cards so much. These are so pretty. So this is his MMT version 2. And then we've got Make Star version 2 as well. And then we've got the Make Star version 3 hollow photo cards, which I am super excited to have. So his proto benefits are coming along a lot better than his album cards, but that is okay. And then I got this little freebie from a group order I joined, and I just thought it was super cute. So I'm gonna put it in my binder next to hyunjae. So I think that is it for sejun.
We had about 4 photo cards, which is exciting in my mind. So we had identity, continuous, and then we had the MMT as well as mixer, and then this free.
So I also have hyunjae's postcard on the way. I think I mentioned it in another video that if there were multiple of the same inclusion, for example these postcards, there was only one version, I will collect my second bias. So for this one, I didn't collect my second bias and third bias. I just kept who I pulled. I pulled Sungjik and Byungchan, and then I cross-traded Sejun, I think. If I remember, this was so long ago for me. And then we've got the film set, and then the postcards and the flipbook. This is actually Hyunjae's. I don't have Sejun's yet, but that's okay. And we've got some non-album stuff. And then we get to this beautiful collage made by Brie and Melody for Sun. So this is from their new album. What is it called? Fever Part 2. This is my favorite B-side track, so they put that as the background, and they look so good in these red outfits. I love this collage so much. But yeah, so that is now the cover of my Sun section. So Sun is actually almost done for album cards, not including MMTs or proto benefits. So we just have epilogue and then 2 inception cards, and then this card I actually do have. It is his diary AR card, which Brie had gifted to me, and I love her so much for it because this just helps me so much more. So we got 1, 2, and 3, and then we get to Fever Part 2, which I do have about 4 cards for, so I think this is the A version. And then this is the diary, as well as the diary limited, and then the Z version limited. So I only purchased 1 set of albums, which will only get me about 6 photo cards, but that is okay. I will probably end up purchasing the rest at a later time, as well as the other 3 Sun photo cards that I'm missing. And then I did decide to collect quite a few of his proto benefits this time around. This may change in the future if I don't feel like collecting MMTs or K-Town or something along those lines, but I do have his Apple Music proto benefits, as well as his Make Star Hollow. And then I think I have his Make Star proto benefit on the way, so we'll have at least 1 row of his photo cards. But that is everything for today's sorting video. It is on the shorter side, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe, give it a like, comment something down below, anything, something random. If you don't know what to comment, comment your favorite color. Mine is pastel pink, similar to this color, but yeah, if you ever need to chat or want to talk, don't be afraid to DM me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!